Hey, what is going on, Karasuno family? My name is Mike, and welcome back to another Karasuno TV video. Ladies and gentlemen, get hyped. It's finally here. I'm finally getting around to doing the reaction to the Haikyuu Season 4, Part 2, Haikyuu to the Top, second core, second season, whatever you want to call it. The new Haikyuu season and the new Haikyuu opening. Well, I'm going to do the opening and the ending in this video. The new opening, Toppaku by Super Beaver. Really excited. I've heard little snippets of it in the trailers. I did the trailer reaction first video on the channel, so I've heard little bits of it, and it does sound pretty good. First reaction, I didn't think that it was going to be as good as the other ones. I didn't get like a that vibe right off the bat, but we'll see. I don't think a Haikyuu opening hasn't delivered yet. So let's get into that. Like I said, we're going to do the opening and the ending in this video. So before we get into that, though, guys, as a reminder to subscribe to the channel. Tons of content been pumping out on the channel for the fall season, for every season going forward. We have tons of new shows. We have tons of seasonal shows, tons of non-seasonal shows. We're watching One Piece, catching up on that. We're doing Violet Evergarden. So be sure to subscribe, stay up to date on the latest content. Be sure to check the description for the Twitter, Instagram, Patreon. Patreon's been getting bigger recently. We have a lot of good stuff now for this month. And then join the Karasuno TV Discord, guys. You can come fanboy over just how amazing Haikyuu is with me and with everyone in there. So thanks again for stopping by and for watching, guys. Let's get into this one. This is going to be Haikyuu to the Top, opening 2, Toppaku, and ending 2, One Day by Spyair, I believe. Let's fly, crows. All right, here we go. Okay, I recognize this from the trailers. Starts pretty heavy, and this is the... Oh, yeah, this is the arena at Nationals. Yeah. Wasn't sure if they were showing us, the gym at Karasuno. Haikyuu to the top. We know this already. Ooh, okay. A serve. A lot of hands. Okay. Ooh, Atsumu. I think so. We couldn't see the hair. A lot of jumping. A lot of focus on the Inzhuci match. So I'm assuming that this is going to be the majority of this season then, right? Okay, lots of characters here, right? We're all familiar faces. Everyone, I think they were all from... or at Nationals. Ooh, I love this. I love this panning, how this shot's panning up. We're going to have to go back and break this down after. Hinata, of course. Ooh, the hand. Whoa, that animation. Holy moly, that looked amazing. Look at all the guys on the bench. That was that subtle movement looks so good. Okay, panning across the Inzhuci team. Osamu, Atsumu, just oh, wow. Very happy. That's insane. I thought that they would be glaring at them. Everyone looks very excited to be playing. Ladies and gentlemen of the Karasuno family. Wow, that was great. Now, the opening, the song-wise, it's not the best. It'll probably grow on me, but it's not my favorite. But I mean, Haikyuu's openings are up here. So... it's still great. So I'm not saying that, and maybe it'll grow on me. The first time I listened to Hikari Are coming off of Fly High, I was like, okay, this isn't as good. But then Hikari Are might have passed it for me. They were almost even. Maybe it passed, I don't know. But let's go back through this slowly. Song was great, like I said. Visuals looked fantastic. I'm so excited, guys, for this season, mostly because, the first half of To the Top was almost all training, right? We got like 2 episodes of like their first match at Nationals, and it wasn't. They didn't get to show off their new animation, right? Because To the Top, this animation style is new, so they didn't really get to show it off as much as I would have hoped, because it was a lot of training. So they're really going to get to put their animation like into full effect and really flex how great this change was for the studio and the direction they're taking it, because this is gonna be a full match. It's gonna be a really hype match, I could tell. So let's go through this slowly. I'll pause along the way. Okay, beginning. It shows, by the way, that was Hinata and Kageyama in their middle school outfits. Cool little callback. The arena, right, like I said. Inside the Nationals arena, title screen looks great. Now, okay, there's... Oh, okay, so I was looking, at this panning down shot, and it looks like, I was going to say, I wonder if they only have a couple of the courts with games on them. And as they pan down past the first two, it looks like these are ladies here on the bottom. So maybe the ladies are playing simultaneously, like two courts, two courts. I don't know, because I can't imagine that. I guess the bracket is still pretty big, but as things wind down, like less and less courts are going to be being used. But okay, let's continue. Okay, so nothing too crazy here, right? Some serves, some sets, a receive. Mia, I'm assuming this is Mia. We don't pan up to the hair, but I recognize the body structure. Not Mia. Sorry guys, sorry. I for some reason I was under the impression his name was Mia, right? It's Atsumu, because everyone would call him Mia at the national in the All Japan training camp. So it stuck with me, and I didn't realize that it was actually Atsumu. So I think this is Atsumu. All right, some more shots of limbs, right? We got a lot of limb shots, right? Legs, arms. All right, so yeah, it pretty much confirms this was Atsumu, because it's at his back. Looks like he's getting ready for a serve. And already after the first episode, we know, his serves are brutal, and there's, like, without spoiling anything, if you haven't seen the first episode, there's something unique about how he serves. Number 10, right? Hinata. We're panning across the characters. We got Oikawa, Ushijima, the three Dateko members, Hoshiyumi-san. We have Bokuto and I forget his name. Kuro-san. I know his name. It's like Hinata's best friend. I forget. Sorry, it's killing me. And then we have Atsumu and Osamu, and that pans to this final shot of Inazaki that was featured at the end of last season, which was a fantastic shot. Got me real hyped for for this season to come. And then now this is just a great shot too. We have what looks like this backdrop, almost looks like a heap of trash, right? Maybe it's just showing how Karasuno has risen from where they were, from their reputation. We have the two liberos on the bottom. We have the ace of Inazaki on the left. Don't remember his name. Tanaka, who just got covered up. Yamaguchi, right? This new block, clearly going to have something to do with blocking, right? I don't know him on the top left from Inazaki. I don't think he's even been featured yet. We have a couple of the subs coming in now. The second year subs in the middle here. Sabamura, of course, on the right. Another, a couple more Inazaki players that I didn't notice too much. Daichi, Tsukishima, Osamu. No, wait, no, that was the ace. Never mind. That's the ace of Inazaki. Another one of these, the Inazaki blockers. Asahi-san, some more Inazaki, right? And it just pans up to the top. I don't know why I listed off every name. I didn't need to, but we're panning up to the top, and of course it comes to Hinata. And now this shot here, knocked my socks off when I just saw it. Just be ready for this, right? Hinata raises his hand, and then this panning shot, so silky smooth in the way that Hinata's clothes move. Watch this. Look at that shot, the way the camera moves and he jumps. I really love how he looks when he jumps like that. The clothes are like rippling in the wind. And Kageyama, sets him a fantastic set. And they spike it right down the line. Really quick, high-paced, high-octane, high-action shot. Really great shot right there. Now this is great too, right? You see the coach, Karasuno's coach though, Ukai. Cheering on the side, and then this next shot too kills me as well. The subtlety in these like little expressions and movements of the Karasuno bench players is so great, and the attention to detail is phenomenal. Like you see everyone cheering, and you see Sawamura's like fist pump, the Karasuno guys cheering, panning across the Inazaki members, and then this surprised me too. Like Osamu relaxes his expression, and Atsumu smiles and he gets excited because Shira Torizawa was all the matches up until now, right? they start off right. They start off with a very like villain kind of attitude, right? You're going against them. They're like the big, bad, tough villains you're going against. You don't like them. You want Karasuno to beat them, but then they become more human over time, and that's how it's been with every match, right? Furudachi, right? The author, he really makes you empathize with the other teams when they lose as well. And it's because he makes us as the viewer, relate to them as human beings. And I really love this shot of Atsumu just perking up and smiling, because it goes to show that, yes, it's an intense match because they start with the intense expressions, but they like perk up and smile, at least Atsumu, because he loves volleyball. Like, we know that, he loves volleyball, and he's just so happy to be playing it. That's so great. And same thing with Hinata and Kageyama. Like look, Hinata almost has like shock when he turns around and sees this face, and then his expression lights up. That's such a great touch, and it's just going to go to show how this match is going to be two juggernauts, like exchanging blows and just loving every minute of it, because they love the sport and they love competing, and that just makes me so happy, guys. And it ends with a phenomenal shot of Kageyama and Hinata, doing their free quick as usual. So that was a fantastic second opening of Haikyuu to the Top. Really like it. The song will grow on me, but we had some great action shots, and I'm really excited to see what they're going to do with this season in this Inarizaki match. So let's get on to the ending. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Haikyuu to the Top, ending 2, or second season, ending 1, whatever you want to call it. It's going to be One Day by Spyair. So I'm so excited for Spyair to be back doing the ending. They got us hyped with that first, I can't even put it into words, but that first opening, Imagination, so amazing. It really captures the heart and the essence of this show. And then Believer in season 2, the first opening of season 2 was phenomenal as well. So they do really great openings. That they have a history of doing great openings, not only for Haikyuu, but for shows like Gintama and just plenty of openings. So really excited to see what they're going to pump out for this one. Okay, so this is the TV that Hinata watched his first match on, where he saw the little giant competing at nationals. Okay, so just panning to the TV, just showing us that it's important. Oh, look, it's like a little bit blurry. This was from the first episode, right? A little bit blurry though. No, they have it on a phone? No! Are you kidding me? The Shiratorizawa players are watching. This is such a cool shot. Sorry, I had to pause it, but that's such an amazing shot. How the other teams are watching Karasuno play. Like the other teams from their region. That's so amazing. I forget his name. The real tall guy who was in the training arc last core. Is he watching on his computer? It looks like the Seijo guys are watching it too. Wow, is this just showing all the other schools watching it? Oh, even look, you can even see the nervous sweat from Kageyama's former middle school teammate. Ooh, yeah, a lot of disappointment from these guys. Oh, and that chorus by Spyair. Wow, so I love that. I really love that shot there. They transitioned the sad, so it shows all the teams watching the game, right? They could have been there. They could have been at nationals where Karasuno was, if they would have won. Then it transitions to, it quickly flashes to them all the disappointment that they all had, right? From not making it or getting eliminated. Then it transitions to bam, they're out training. That is such a great progression. It's like they see Karasuno, they get disappointed, and then they right away they pick themselves up and they go out to train. And that positivity, that motivation, that's why we love Haikyuu. That's what we love about Haikyuu. Now look at them out there training. Oh, the female team with the president too, or principal. Of course, the symbolic crow. Oh, and the cat in the background, Nekoma. I forgot too, because Nekoma is almost like a main character. They're almost as important as Karasuno in terms of the competition. Wow, and it flashes right back to Hinata watching the TV. Excellent, guys. Excellent, excellent, excellent. You can't ask for anything more. I'm not going to go back and rewatch that one. It was fairly simple. I kind of stopped and broke it down in the middle, but phenomenal song. I'm going to have that one on loop for, like, eternity. Spyair is so phenomenal, and I'm so glad that they did this. Hopefully for one of the next coming seasons, maybe, the last season that they end up having or what, I'm hoping that they could, maybe bring back Spyair for an opening, right? Really, really, really put the nail in the coffin and, send us out with like an emotional goodbye. But phenomenal opening, phenomenal ending. This is Haikyuu, and you can't beat it. This is the pinnacle of anime. This is my favorite anime. I can't wait to watch more, guys. I hope you join me on that. Obviously, I did the reaction to Season 4, Episode 14, the first episode of the second core that just started airing. So be sure to go check that out, guys. Subscribe to the channel so that you can stay up to date with all of my latest videos, all of the Haikyuu stuff I'm going to be bringing to you, and then everything beyond that as well. Check the description. We have Twitter, Instagram, Patreon. A lot of good stuff on Patreon. And if you want to see these reactions full, uncut, they will be up on Patreon, so be sure to check that out. And then join the Karasuno TV Discord, guys. Seriously, come, engage in the community, and just like share your overwhelming passion for the show that I have as well. So thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it, and I can't wait to see you in the next one.